And she tries to dump me right here. Hello, welcome to Tim Anderson Horse Training. This is my evaluation ride for Lucky. This is the first time that I worked her when she came in. She is, I think, about 4, maybe 5 years old. Not sure what breed she is. Thinking maybe she might be part Arabian. I don't know. She's working like an Arabian. Whether she's part Arabian or not, I'm not sure, but that she's working like one. Um, and right at this point, I've actually been working her at the mount block for close to 10 minutes. I cut all that out. I'm going to do a separate video on teaching the horse to stand in a mount block, and you can watch for that to come out later. And this at this point, she stood at the mount block, and I got on and we walked off. Now what I'm doing here at this point, she has been tough, honestly. From the first point that I went to lead her out of the stall, I didn't set my camera up this time to saddle and to lead her out the stall. I really was expecting her to be better than what she was. She didn't saddle up very good. She didn't do nothing drastically bad, but she fidgeted pretty bad. She acted like she hadn't been saddled as many times as I know she has been. And then leading out the barn, it was a job just to get her out of the barn. She didn't want to lead, and she just seems to have a real bad attitude towards work in general. So at this point, I've already been working her about 10 minutes. I got on her, and now I'm just walking her around, and she feels like she wants to just break in two with me. She's pretty stiff through the body, and what I'm finding here is that she'll walk her shoulders off in whatever direction she wants to go in, no matter what direction her head is pointed in. So this is the first thing I'm going to address, and this is what I'm going to work on in this ride. She can kind of push her shoulders off to the left or off to the right, no matter what direction that I'm steering her. So I'm going to start off kind of working on steering. I'll pull her off to the left and I'll pull her off to the right. And what I'm going to do here, I've worked several Arabians that was like this. That's why I say she's riding like one. I don't really know that she is one, but I've worked several that was this way. And whatever direction she takes her shoulders, I'm going to pull her head that way. So if she takes her shoulders to the left, I'm going to pull her head to the left. If she takes her shoulders to the right, I'm going to pull her head to the right. And I'm going to try to get some forward in her. And you'll see here in just a little bit, when I get a little more forward, the clips are going to be kind of short because I'm going to be going in and out of the screen because I'm trying to get her to go forward. And what I want to do is I want to teach her shoulders to follow her nose. Her shoulders and her nose are very disconnected, and it really doesn't matter what direction her nose is pointed in. She can still go whatever direction she wants to. So right there, her shoulders went off to the right. I steered to the right, and we'll stop a minute, and we're going to go off. And I'm going to try to get her nose to follow her shoulders. Now right here, she's just kind of balking in general. She don't want to go forward. Right off the bat, she has a pretty bad work ethic. She don't want to go forward. She don't want to, basically she just don't want to do anything I want to ask her to do. Whatever that is. If I want to go left, she wants to go right. If I want to go forward, she don't want to move her feet. So we're going to kind of walk around a good bit. See if I can get her mind going in my direction, and see if I can get her shoulders following her nose. So we do a lot of walking here for the first few minutes, and whatever direction she pushes her shoulders off, I'm just going to pull her nose that way. Her shoulders went to the right there, so I pulled her nose to the right. Well, I know at this point she's kind of determining what direction we're going in, but in a way, because of me pulling her nose, I'm telling her, okay, if you're going to push your shoulders that way, I'm going to pull your nose that way. If you're going to push your shoulders to the right, I'm going to pull your nose to the right. So I need to get her brain to start thinking about the fact that she is controlling this pulling that I'm doing on her face and get her going in my direction in my program. So we do a lot of walking here. We're kind of muddle around because her shoulders are just constantly steering one way or another. Now I'm trying to get a little bit more forward in her. I asked her to move forward. Shoulders went off to the right. I pulled her nose to the right. We're going to try it again, see if I can get some more forward in again. And basically, I'm going to turn her head loose as best I can. She still feels like she's going to break in two with me. I'm going to turn her loose as best I can. And whatever direction her shoulders go, I pull her nose that way. So we're just trotting around. When I turn her loose, I expect her to go straight. If I'm not pulling her one direction or another, she should go straight. Now we're coming right at the camera. We're going to turn left. And right there, I decided to turn left. We had to go one way or another. Now we're going around, and I'm trying to start steering her a little bit. See right there, I have her nose turned to the right, and we did turn to the right. Right there, she broke in two with me. So if you have a cow horse or reining horse that needs to get trained, shoot me a message, and we can talk about making that happen. Or if you just have a horse that has some issues that need to get corrected, we can help you with that too. Alright, so I got her back listening to me. We're trotting around again. I think that little episode there actually did her mind a lot of good. It was a little temper tantrum that she threw, and she figured out that it didn't work, that I was still up there pulling her nose back and forth. And actually, after she did that, she started riding a lot better. She's not perfect, but it was better. There she's balking a little bit with me, and we're going to go on and ask her to try it again. Kind of fell to the right there. I pulled her to the right. That was a good place where you could see her dropping her shoulders and just pushing her shoulders off to the right, so I pulled her head that way. Went off to the right again. I'm going to do my best here to get her straight and turn her loose and just see what happens. I want her to know that, to learn that she's the one controlling this. That ain't too bad right there. I'm liking how it's starting to come together there. Trot off, see what happens. Got a little wiggly right there. But it wasn't too bad. She got wiggly, but I squeezed her on forward with my legs and she went on forward. Now it's to the point of, instead of just drastically turning one way or another, it's just a little bit wiggly. So we're getting there. That's improvement. Now we just have to keep going forward. Looking much better right there. I'm liking what we get. She had her shoulders out a little bit there. She was kind of drifting out to the right just a little bit, but that's okay. That's better than it was. That's improvement. That's what I'm looking for. Starting to see a little bit more improvement here. Going straight away. And I don't know if you notice or not, but her gait is starting to kind of relax. If you watch the rhythm, now right there she was a little bit straight. I was still pushing her forward. But if you watch her, her body is starting to relax at this point. Of course, I've been trotting her around for a good few minutes, and it's warm, so she's starting to feel the work, which is what I need. I need her body to tell her brain that she needs to go ahead and pay attention and get with the program, and we're getting there. I'm liking the progress that we're getting at this point. We're doing less hard turns back and forth. We're still getting a little wiggly, but we're making bigger turns, bigger arcs, and more straights. Little turn to the right. What I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to work into working some squares. I go straight, turn, go straight, turn. And if I can get that kind of gets into their brain. Okay, we're going to turn, now we're going to go straight. There we go. That's a nice straight right there. I'm liking that. Come back, we're going straight again. We're getting something done here. Another nice straight where she went straight. She's starting to follow her nose with her shoulders, which is what I wanted. There we go. And at this point, she's starting to do okay. And so I'm using more of my arena, and I don't have a camera operator. I just set my camera up where I try to work. But with her, I had to just kind of go wherever. Now it's kind of hard to tell, but I'm trying to give her a chance to rest over there in the shade. She's getting to a point where I'm liking the progress that we're getting, so I'm giving her the opportunity to rest. And now we're just kind of walking a little bit, see how she's going to handle that. I've been working her for a little bit now. It's time to start to give her a chance to cool down, but that's going to be up to her. If she starts pulling on me or starts acting up, I'm not going to quit. But here, she's actually doing okay. I asked her to stop, and we stopped. We did a lot of trotting. I got her a little bit winded. I think I got that brain to kick in and say, you need to pay attention and get with the program. I like what's going on right here. When fairly straight walk right there, relaxed, her head's dropped. I'm liking what we're getting right here. So we're fixing to quit. So this is a good time. We're coming to the end right here for this video. I'll do a follow-up and let you know how she's coming. If you're already a subscriber on my channel, I want to thank you for subscribing and thank you for watching my videos. If you're not a subscriber, please click the subscribe button and click the bell notification so you get notifications when I have new videos come out. I try to post videos on Tuesdays and Fridays, and then I post a short every once in a while. But until next time, thank you for watching.